All right, guys. I'm here at the K Credo booth. We're interested to know, how did this brand come about? Start, what drive you to do it? No, just take it away.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Kyle here. It never really, there wasn't a definite answer, but basically, in high school, Nick Carrot, Lateral Vision, super cool guy. I'm sure most of you guys know him. He called me in, and he was like, "Hey, I really like your stuff. I want to show you kind of what the industry looks like." So I met him and Derek and Lateral Vision HQ, walked around, and I was 17, 18. I was kid in a candy store. And then so once I got to college, went to school in Montana. Always wanted to pursue graphic design, but didn't quite yet. So I was studying wildlife biology. Did that for 3 years. Ultimately switched and graduated with design. But what happened in Montana was took up fly fishing. That's
nice.
That's what you got to do out there. Yeah, if you fish a spinning rod, you're gonna get shot.
It's interesting that you say that, because I went to school in El Camino College, and I met a guy from Montana.
Oh, cool.
So he that's all he would talk about, fly fishing.
Oh, dude, yeah, we got to get you on some fly fish, man.
Hey, he said it. He said it.
We'll do a Montana trip. But out there, the fly fishermen, they have such a reverence and respect for the fish. Like, I mean, most guys here are pretty cool and pretty careful with the bass and stuff, but out there, like, these guys don't even take the fish out of the water. Like, it's such a... I don't know, it really inspired me, and I wanted to bring some of that here, and I always kind of wanted to do apparel at some point, but I never knew what direction I wanted to take it. So I feel like that kind of started it, and then the ideas start coming, and my dad, actually, the Release, Respect, Restore, he came up with that.
What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm just here with Kyle.
This is, I don't know if you guys know, but so this is my dad, Chris. He's Credo Fish on Instagram, and I think sometimes people will message me and think I'm Credo Fish.
Yeah, we always get that.
I know, that's him. This is the man that started it all for me and introduced me to the sport we all love.
Yeah, it's like third generation, man. I mean, my dad did the same for me. Kyle, like from the time he can barely walk, man, I took him out, and we've been going from there. And he kind of branched off and took it his own way, man. He grew into the passion so that's where it is now. But it's super cool to see him and what he's done with all this and what he's involved in. And it's really cool. I get more jazz, I think, than he does half the time about it, man. And just all the people you meet through all this, and that's great. It's all good.
Let me tell you guys, I'm always stoked to see you guys, because you guys give awesome hugs. I love hugs.
Hugs are good. Yeah.
Hugs are good.
Hugs are free.
But how did the Restore concept come along?
You know what? Because I just knew Kyle was into conservation. Like I said, I think you talked about Montana and the fly fishing, and just even me from a young age. Just like my dad brought me up trout fishing, and it's always been, just take care of the fishery. And so then when Kyle came up with the concept, and he had a passion about that, and it just kind of came to me, and I just threw it at like, hey, dude, you should do
I gotta find. I know I have it somewhere, but it was on one of your work logs or something. I think he did it on his lunch break.
Yeah, I think
those are one of the best concepts, when you're just working and something comes and you just write it down.
Yeah, I was just bored at work. I think I was doing I was trying to make some stupid like little logo designs or sayings and whatever. And then it came up, and then it stuck. Sounded good, and we went with it. But I mean, it totally represents what he's all about. So.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's the one that got me into fishing from before. You know how it is. But yeah, so then in college, I think I did like one sticker. It was a calico sticker, and just drew a calico, Release, Respect, Restore, and it went off. People loved it, and I was stoked. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's something I could actually pursue and invest in. So just started small, did more stickers, and I did a run of shirts. Those shirts, I did like 24 shirts, sold them in like a day, and I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's been super cool. You guys, everybody's been so cool, supporting everything. It's just kind of gone from there. Yeah.
Well, I fell in love with your stuff. I love the designs of it. I love everything about it.
I appreciate it.
You're a really humble dude, so I like that too, So if you guys, Kyle has, plug your Instagram.
Yeah, it's K_Credo, KREDO art. Website's kcredoart.com. And remember too, I'm so bad at promoting it, but 2% of every purchase go straight to CCA.
There you go,
Yeah.
guys. So a bigger purpose.
Yep.
You know, it's not just about selling stuff.
Right.
There's a bigger purpose behind.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I obviously want to sell, but you know, I'm out here trying to.
We all
spread
gotta
the word,
eat, guys.
you know?
We all gotta
Yeah,
eat, but there is a bigger purpose.
Bills got to get paid, but you know, I'm trying to spread the word. You know, if like I've had so many people that are like, oh, you know, I saw your stuff, and you know, now he's like, I try to keep the fish wet, or you know, I try to wet my hands before.
And that's what it's all about.
That's all it is, man. That's why I do it.
Bringing
so.
awareness.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not just about fishing, guys. It's
Right.
not just about catching
Yeah.
a fish. It's about respecting.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
and it goes beyond the fishing too. You know, you pick up some trash. It's all basically. I want to leave what we have better for my kids, and you know, like you want your kids to enjoy the same.
Most
thing we have.
definitely,
Yeah.
most definitely. So if you guys don't know, this video might be coming out soon. It's gonna be a long video, but I went out with Gary Reyes and Nick from SoCal Fishing Squad, and we went to the island. I went to the island for the first time, and I was wearing this hat in particular, right?
Right here.
This one right here, and it's currently sitting at the bottom of the island.
It's gonna start a sandbass spawning.
It's gonna-
It's
gonna be-
I hope you put the coordinates. in.
Right? We got to go see how it goes after maybe 5 years. But I love it so much, I had to come get it again. So Kyle, thank you for this interview.
Thank you, man.
We love your stuff. We support
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you for the support too.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, keep doing what you do,
I
man.
appreciate it, man. It's people like you make it happen.
Aw.
So yeah,
Thank you,
That's how it
man.
goes.